boys and girls, just a very short video, well maybe not too short, but a short video to go over some of the terms on today's maths pages, okay? The first one, ones we all know, odd numbers and even numbers. I'm not going to spend any time on that. Odd numbers are the ones that end in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and even numbers are the numbers that can be divided equally by 2. They end in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, okay? Then the next terms are multiples of, for example, multiples of 3, we all know them. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, etc. And those numbers, the multiples of 3, they are also divisible by 3 because we know that 3 divides into these numbers equally. Because remember, multiplication and division are the reverse of each other. So multiples of 3 and numbers that are divisible by 3 are the same numbers. Okay? Next of all, factors. A factor of a number is a number that divides equally into it, or divides into it evenly. So if I take a number like 12 and I try and think of the factors of 12, every number has the factors, has itself, the number itself, so 12, and 1 as factors. So that's the first one, okay? 1 times 12 is 12. So factors of 12s are 1 and 12. What other ways can you make 12? 2 times 6 is 12. So both 2 and 6 are factors of 12. They would divide into 12 equally. And is there another way that you could make 12? Can you think of one? Yep. 3 times 4 is 12. Okay. Now, if I was to list those factors, I'd list them. I could write them as 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Okay, that's the factor pairs. And if I just wanted to list them, then I'd list them 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. The number itself, don't forget that, okay? So they are all the factors of the number 12. Now, looking at prime numbers. A prime number is a number that only has itself and 1 as factors. No other number divides into it equally, okay? So we definitely looked at this before as well. Can you think of a prime number right now? 13 is a prime number, okay? 1 divides into 13 equally. 13 divides into 13 equally, but you can't split 13 evenly in whole numbers, okay? Between 2 or 3 or 4 people, you're going to have to use fractions, right? So 13 is an example of a prime number. Composite numbers then are any numbers that are not prime numbers, any numbers that have more than 2 factors, the 2 being itself and 1, okay? So composite number, 6 is a composite number because it has a factor. 2 times 3 is 6. So if you can think of a table that makes it, well then you know it's a composite number. I think that's all. Let me just check the book to see. Let me see. Did I miss anything? Product. The only other one is product, but that comes up in mental maths. The product of 2 numbers is when you multiply 2 numbers together. So the product of 5 and 6 is 30 because 5 times 6 is 30. And I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. You have your intermaths as well, but that is easy to understand. Okay. Number 2 is a bit tricky, but you just have to take it step by step. And with those terms, you should have no problem. Okay. Off you go. Bye, boys and girls.